Craig Shelton over. Put the phones up, and we need to make a special. And I thank you. Dr. Wallace, come over here and sit by me also. Once again, we're coming to you from Texas Southern University. We're doing a twofold type show tonight. We have two different things going on. We've got Mr. Baseball, Kerry Yates of Wells Fargo, and all that group. They're over at Diallo's along with Coach Kevin Greenleaf. And here at This Is It, we have a number of people involved with the Texas Southern Relay. Dr. Wallace, come sit right there. Okay. Many of you got a little taste of it last night, and we'll do a little bit more tonight because Marcus wasn't with us last night. Craig was there, and we've got a new program that will be coming up on KCOH this Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock. And we want to say it's a pleasure to work with these two gentlemen, and it's really inspirational in regard to what they're doing in regard to what they call The Cut. And it's their program, and they will be co-hosting the program on KCOH, and we look forward to really sitting back and enjoying the program starting Sunday, again, at 5 o'clock. We cannot say it enough. Tell all your friends, email them. Those of you who are listening to me and in the prisons, do your thing on the internet. They'll be on at 5 o'clock, KCOH Sunday, 5 o'clock Sunday. Email as many of your friends as possible and say, hey, Marcus Coleman and Craig Shelton, Leslie and Craig, they're coming up on KCOH Sunday with their own program, doing their own thing, and I just want to commend them and congratulate them and tell them I really look forward to them being part of KCOH and all that great stuff. And we've got one of their sponsors here with us also. I'll talk to him in a moment. But, gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate it.
Okay, what's the name of the program again?
Title of the show is The Cut, as you said. And, well, first of all,
time it'll be pretty decent where everybody can get in and out of Dallas. Today the airport's closed up in Dallas. There were air delays, but I understand everything is working now. Now, the number here will be 713-526-1430. 713-526-1430. I mentioned earlier Craig Shelton in the studio with us from the Houston Media Watch. Marcus Coleman, the former Houston Texan, in the studio with us today. We'll get his take on the Super Bowl. In fact, since he's here for the first time, we'll let him go first. We always like to break the new guys in first. So let's see what's on Marcus's mind. And what are you doing, tweetering? What are y'all doing?
You know it.
Yeah. The number here is 713-526-1430.
Is that a name, Ralph?
What's that, Tweeter?
Hot Chocolate.
Hot Chocolate.
Is that her name?
No, that's not. Chocolate Twat.
I met her once.
Chocolate Twat. That's the one you met.
Okay.
That's the one that was out on the hood of your truck. You forgot? Okay. Marcus, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
All right. You just heard
I got
Lamont.
a question from our interactive audience, and it's from Stephen Tomball. He says, Craig, what do you think about Josh Ennis? Dude finally got laid last week. Now that's all he talks about. What's up with that?
Well, you know what? This is my deal with Josh Ennis. I think Josh is a great orator. The guy can talk. You know, he's the white Barack Obama. Okay, he can run his damn mouth. But is he saying any damn thing? That's my issue with Josh. As a person, Josh is a cool kid. You know, I'm not into the weirdo fat kid that can't get a joke or date thing. That's really not my deal. I never had issues getting dates, so I can't relate to that. But I think he's kind of a creep and kind of weird acting on the radio and stuff. But I think it's by design. Josh is really, really smart and really talented. And I think what you get from Josh is intended. Josh intends to kind of creep you out and kind of be a goofball. He's not the greatest sports mind out there, but he's a very smart kid, and he's very talented, and I don't think he's going to be successful in sports talk, and certainly not in Houston. I just think that he's too metrosexual. So from that day forward, man, it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing. I did say tongue-in-cheek and lesbian.
I thought it was a waste of time him going to Tennessee. Jeff Fisher is...
But they sent him to Tennessee, didn't they? Oh, he chose Tennessee. What did he choose?
Well, he probably didn't have a lot of choices.
Yeah,
I look at going to Tennessee as a receiver, the way going through school, and guys was getting ready for college. The way we looked at going play for Oklahoma if he was a receiver. Right. It was like a waste of time.
But if you don't have a job, though,
then you don't have a choice. Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit different, right?
You get it where you fit in.
Let's get another.
The show is The Cut, as you said. And, well, first of all,
you being real humble about the situation. This show wouldn't be happening
I'm a
without
humble
Ralph.
type guy.
Go ahead. You know, this wouldn't be happening without Ralph.
That's all right. I'm cool.
We've been blessed to kind of get picked up by Ralph when I was down. You know, had been fired from another station and was trying to get back on my feet in the business. And I was, you know, and Marcus, you know, coming out of the NFL, looking for things to do, got interested in radio. So it's been a long journey, kind of coming together. Marcus and my brother both played ball at Texas Tech. So once Marcus and I met, it was real easy for us for that relationship to develop, and it's still maturing, and we look forward to developing that on air chemistry. There will be elements of what we do at HoustonMediaWatch.com in the show. It'll be a unique show. KCOH is a unique station, which allows the format to have that autonomy. So we will welcome, you know, football calls, baseball, basketball, and we will also welcome the elements, of course, with entertainment in regard to the blog. If you want to call and talk about what you've heard on other stations, KCOH is Houston's urban leader in that regard. It's the most historical station, oldest black station in the entire Gulf Coast, not just Houston. So I feel like we have an obligation, you know, to continue what we've been doing with the blog and make that element of the show. But at the same time, it's going to be a lot of good fun, a lot of football, a lot of energy. And we look to make Ralph proud, make everyone else at KCOH proud, know that we're part of the team, and not just passing by. You know, this is home. And we want to work hard to show our work. And we really appreciate that, the opportunity, and Ralph, everything you've done, man. You know, I'm not going to use your show to go out that deep into it. But,
don't cry on me. Don't cry on me.
Yeah, well, I was a home of tears. Yeah. But, and I have to say that because I'm a headstrong guy. I'm a strong personality. I'm like any other youthful person. Sometimes you can tell me something, sometimes you can't. You know, guys like Ralph and Max Ellison and Carl Dukes, even Jerome Solomon, brothers in the business, you know, tried to pull me to the side and get me ready for some things. Mm-hmm. And I just was naive, and then I thought that if I just, you know, performed well, I would be appreciated in that medium. And I was wrong. And so Ralph was a real man to help me, because he could have just, you know, he could have pretty much did what I did. He could have blew me off, and I blew off some of the advice they gave me initially. You know, it wasn't that I didn't appreciate it, but I was raised to judge people by how they treat you. Well, now I've been treated and judged. Yeah. We appreciate KCOH humbly and sincerely, and I'll let Marcus say what he has to say. I guess I've said enough.
Yeah,
Marcus?
I was waiting on the...
Yeah, well, get ready. Bring your stopwatch.
Is it time yet?
Yeah, still. Go ahead.
No, I do want to thank you, Ralph, for giving us this opportunity, and KCOH and everybody that, you know, listens to us, and those of us that supported us in the past, you know, supported me while I was playing here in Houston and maybe elsewhere, and I'm looking forward to it. I think our show is definitely going to be a lot different than what people are used to. You know, it's going to be very versatile. We'll probably be talking about things that, you know, people don't hear about, you know, and enlighten them to some new things that are going on, and, you know, not just here in Houston, but, you know, nationally and maybe globally. Depending on what it is. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, and you know, for me, it'll be a lot of fun doing radio, just because I think sometimes my opinion's a little too strong, which is why I didn't, you know, follow the normal path of being a TV broadcaster or, you know, play-by-play guy, because I feel like I actually know what I'm talking about, especially when it involves football. Right. And there are some things that I will probably say and you know, and be right about that, you know, that other people wouldn't like to hear, or it wouldn't be politically correct, you know, on TV. So, you know, being on radio, I think it gives us both, you know, an opportunity to express that opinion, you know, in a professional manner, you know, without necessarily offending anybody, but still getting our point across, and especially having the credibility that both Sheldon and I have. You know, I think that just brings a lot more to the table. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great show.
And the first one is Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Sunday at 5 o'clock, man.
What is a lockout?